Hi folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. It's been a week. We had emergency flash flood warnings. My computer laptop went down, and we have a whole bunch of things going on. At the same time, my smartphone went and tried to get doctor's appointments and clinics and trying to get ride and find out we're sorry, but this area is temporarily closed because of flash floods. Okay? A lot of people think Uncle Alan's crazy, but I do warn people that crazy old guy's trying to save a lot of people. You don't have to watch my channel. You don't have to do your own research. All right? I tell a lot of people, go check out the Why Files. And Chan Thomas was a real scientist, and he worked for McDonnell Douglas. And he was an expert, but he's also a radical thinker. He didn't believe in all the mumbo jumbos. You need a link or verification of this. And that's why the CIA planted, well, we have this classified document. Make sure they don't find out the real book. We're just 200 pages long, and they really did a number on him. Okay? We are in cyclic rates. And I always warn people about mountains of the moon. That's when the Earth's magnetic field disrupts, and that's when the moon takes effect to your brain and you go blah, 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 and shoot up a whole shopping mall. Okay? A lot of people don't believe my theories, and I tell them a lot of shootings, public shootings, started back in around 75, and it kept on going. That's when we had certain lunar changes and magnetic pole shifts. And everybody laughs, oh, Uncle Alan's a crazy old man. Do your own research, and you compare what's going on. All right? Also, brainwashing, go check out Biggs Prep. We're talking about propaganda and brainwashing. I showed you the book, and she mentioned everything basically from the book. All right? Now, what I'm doing right now, if I can find my paperwork, is I'm trying to make a subsistence vest or a survival vest, as the kids call it, because if you watch Modern Refugee, he had an emergency and he didn't have his preps or his bag, and boom, all he had was a sheet around him, and he was sitting alone waiting. And if that was a real emergency or SHTF, he is screwed. And I tell a lot of people, Molly's expensive, the Molly vest, because I disagree with Creek Stewart on it, and it makes you stick out like a sore thumb. Now, if you see old Uncle Al with a fishing vest or a photographer vest, it's like, there's crazy old Uncle Al, he's going fishing again. But I loaded up with every kind of subsistence vests. It's about, let's see, my pages I was down. I got it down to 27 items on your person in that vest. Okay? And it's for the lone wolf survivor. In case everything goes to pot, go see La Brea. Okay? It's coming back into January. This is my point. You could have your home filled up with food. You could have freeze-dried food. You could have canned food. You could have a bomb shelter and stuff. But it just takes 1 second and all that's gone, and you're on your own with the stuff in your pockets. This is why I tell people EDC is very important. Whatever you carry in your pockets is led to your survival. So what happens if you have a lone wolf event? That's why you don't have a car, you don't have your bug out bags, you don't have your house. The house gets flattened. And I told people, what I see in my dreams and what I've been researching, it's possible. Okay? I tell a lot of people you should be really nervous if you're in Vancouver or Washington areas, because I still see that either 1,000-foot wave, or the 1,000-meter wave, or 2 mile kilometer, was it 2 kilometers or 2 miles or 4 kilometer wave slamming into the northwest Pacific coast. And Alaska, on the little tail end, it is like, whoa, it's ugly. Okay? A lot of people laugh at old Uncle Al. Okay? This happens before every 10,000 to 12,000 years, over and over. You could check the Bible, you could check latent myths, but if I'm right, okay, we should have a nudge next 20 years. Not a big one, but a nudge. If it was the big one, okay, it'll be fire and ice. And I hope most of you are living on the moon or Mars. Okay, because it's going to be hell on earth. The air doesn't change, the water doesn't change, everything else changes. Okay, it's like I slam on the brake and you're not wearing a safety belt and you go through the window. Okay, this is clear, simple, crazy old Uncle Al. All right, you could do your own research. That's fine. Do your own research. I'm not supplying links or notes or anything. I'm tired and I'm old. I dye my hair nicely, but like I said, you might be away from your preps. Your home burns down. Your home is washed away. Okay? All right, like the flooding right now. Now, thanks to idiot governors, you know, it's into the drought, so let's release all the water. But we need that 1/3 of water to supply everybody during the summer. Oh, it'll rain some more. Next month, it doesn't rain. It doesn't rain until 2 years later. Okay? That's bad politics, and which will get you killed. All right? I'm not promoting anything. I'm not promoting this. Just think about it. What happens if you are not there? You're not at your home. It's gone. You don't have your bug out bag or your miracle wonder pistol. It's gone. It's what you carry on your person, everyday carry, and what's in your day pack or in your sustenance vest. I don't like to use the word survival. Sustenance. Now think about that very carefully, folks, because a lot of you could be all of a sudden, just like that, a lone wolf. And if you watch The Walking Dead, that the coach guy who went nuts and killed everybody with a baseball bat, that's what happened to him. His wife died, the zombies attacked, his house died, his first group, his MAG group, were too idiotic and they all died. And he went nuts. He went snap. And he said, screw this. Okay, and they're going to do a series, I think, on the guy with the baseball bat with Lucille, because his side story is very interesting. What happens if you lose everything? You lose your loved ones. You lose your supplies. You lose out your bug out bag. You lose everything. And the only thing you have is in your pockets. EDC, everyday carry. Nobody ever reads the books. Okay, folks, I'll catch you later. Remember, what would you do if you become all of a sudden a lone wolf? Bye now. And I'll be seeing you. We do something nice. Don't be like crazy.